Alright, what is up everyone? I put out 2 polls over the past week asking if you guys want a Q&A, and it seems like you guys really want a Q&A. So let me just answer these questions one by one. Will you raid COPPA headquarters by nature, run, and destroy COPPA? I know you're obviously joking, but a lot of people have been talking about raiding the COPPA headquarters, and I just feel like that'll accomplish absolutely nothing. But no, I will not raid the COPPA headquarters. Will you fight with YouTube and the FTC after false labeling videos for kids? Well, there's no way that I can really fight against them since they're like a massive company, but I can definitely keep making videos and try to bring it to their attention. This one is from a regular viewer of mine. Would you let Betty White beat you up just so you could say that she did? That was an actual conversation we had at work, by the way. Don't ask how we got there. I get the whole thing of, I guess, saying that, oh, I got beaten up by Betty White, so I guess that would make you feel special, but would it not be better if, like, oh, Betty White just meets you or takes a picture with you? Wouldn't that be a better flex than having your ass whooped by Betty White? I don't know, man. What was your standout case of YouTube's COPPA algorithm mislabeling not for kids videos? Ah, man, there have been a lot, but I think it has to be that one channel that was like basically Elsagate 2.0 taking advantage of the COPPA update. It was called like Cartoons TV or something. The title for my video covering that was like Disturbing Channel Takes Advantage of COPPA or something. I'm sure you guys have already seen it. I don't know if this information is out there, but are there lists of specific keywords that would automatically trigger the made for kids status on videos? Thanks. I'm sure there is, but I personally haven't seen one. I would imagine things like, the name of a cartoon, Mickey Mouse, animations, words like that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure that's what makes a video marked as made for kids, as well as a video just being animated in general, but as for like a specific list of words, I don't know, I've never seen one. What's your favorite color of the alphabet minus square? Alright, moving on. So how do you feel about YouTube now and other social media? I mean, just in general, I mean, I like YouTube. I just, wish they would fix a few things, but, I've always loved YouTube. I've been watching YouTube for many, many years. And despite its flaws, I found so many wonderful creators on this website who I watch daily. Will COPPA die before the end of the year? A lot of people have been asking me this question, and honestly, no, it will not. COPPA is a law, and unless it gets overwritten, it's here to stay. Will some sensitive videos fix and also fixing some mislabeled videos of YouTube poop? I'm assuming the question is, will sensitive videos have their audience rating fixed? And a few of them have. I have seen YouTube fix some mistakes. I've even made a few videos about YouTube fixing some mistakes, so definitely go check those out on my channel. But yeah, hopefully a lot more videos will get fixed, but I have seen a few that got fixed. How did you get the name Deep Humor? I've gotten this question so many times. So basically, Deep Humor was supposed to represent the channel in the sense that Deep was supposed to represent me going off on rants and talking about kind of deep and sensitive issues, while Humor was supposed to be like the comedy part. But I'm really just not that funny on the fly whenever I'm recording. Like, if I'm with friends, I'm like much funnier than I am by myself. But the humor part has not really been showcased so far on the channel because I'm just really not that funny. But that was what the channel was supposed to be, deep humor, kind of like 2 parts of it. What made you do all this COPPA stuff? I don't know, it kind of just happened. I mean, I just started talking about it because it bothered me, and people kept telling me to make more videos, so I just kept going. Can you give us the first letter of your name? Yeah, A, as in anonymous. Are you in California? Yeah, I am. I've mentioned that in a lot of videos. Which KickVic member do you hate the most? Okay, for those of you that don't know, this is about the whole Vic Mignogna controversy, and if you don't know what that is, just look up a Vic Mignogna documentary made by this handsome gentleman. But as for which member I hate the most, honestly, I don't really hate any of them. I mean, I dislike a lot of the things that they've done. But I can tell you this, the KickVic members that hurt me the most by their actions were Sean Schimmel and Chris Sabat, because I looked up to them as a kid because of their voice acting performances in my favorite show of all time, Dragon Ball Z. What do you like most about being a YouTuber? Definitely the 8 cents that I make a week off ad revenue. No, I'm joking. Obviously, interacting with you guys, that's my favorite part. I mean, I'd like to say I interact with you guys a lot, and I want to keep doing that. Doesn't matter if I have 6,000 subscribers or 6 million. Where do you find the data for your videos? I'm assuming you mean where do I find like the mislabeled videos? I mean, I just find them myself. I kind of just like look for content a little bit, and usually one video leads to another, and then all of a sudden I have like 4 or 5 mislabeled videos ready to be talked about. Have you ever played video games? Yeah, believe it or not, in my entire life I have played video games. I play video games every day, man. That's like one of my favorite things to do. I even have a gaming channel called DH Gaming, which I will definitely be linking in the description, so check it out. Why do you hate COPPA? I don't really hate COPPA, I just hate how YouTube has handled COPPA. Do you know the difference between England, Britain, and the UK? I mean, I don't know like the exact differences, but I do know that size-wise, the UK is the biggest, Britain is the second biggest, and then England is the third biggest, but I don't really know like what their classifications are. Would you want to have an in-person meeting with Susan Wojcicki at YouTube HQ so you can show her the numerous videos that have been mislabeled as made for kids? I mean, sure, man, if they'll have me. I mean, I don't really think it's a good idea right now because we might give each other like the coronavirus or something. But yeah, it doesn't have to be in person, and it doesn't even have to be Susan Wojcicki. It can just be any YouTube employee. Just sit down with me for like 5-10 minutes, even like through a Discord call or whatever, just so I can be like, hey, here's like a link to like 30 videos that have been mislabeled. Watch them and let me know what you think, and you should definitely fix them. How did you come up with the name Deep Humor? Yeah, I pretty much already answered that. But yeah, it was supposed to be deep as in like serious conversation, and then humor as in comedy, and combine those to make like kind of like a rant channel. What would make you just up and give up on YouTube as a whole? What would be another YouTube-like site that you would think of going to? There are sites that try to be like YouTube, but in terms of popularity and reach, there is no video sharing site like YouTube. There are obviously live streaming services like Twitch, but even those are just not on the level. And I don't know, honestly. I just think that maybe if like YouTube just started going like super politically correct, they just start banning people left and right, like especially like creators that I really like, then yeah, I would probably abandon YouTube if they did that. If you could have any power, what would it be? You can only pick one, but remember to think outside the box. And first of all, can we just clarify, I hate when people say like, oh, I want to have the power to have all powers. That doesn't count because that's not one power, so you can't say that. My one power that I would pick would be time travel. People say like flying and stuff like that, but eventually you're gonna get bored of that. Time travel, you can literally like go back and make decisions and like just have basically like the perfect life. And then you can like keep retrying scenarios like thousands of times, and you're eventually just gonna be like always happy. At least that's the way that I see it. It's kind of like Life is Strange if you ever played that video game. Except, I won't spoil it, but you guys should definitely go see that video game. It's pretty cool. I would say, how did you start using YouTube? Honestly, I was just like a kid, just like on a website trying to find videos, and then like Nigahiga's videos came up. I think he was like the first YouTuber I ever watched, and I just remember laughing at his videos, and that was that. What's your favorite show? My favorite show of all time, without a doubt, is Dragon Ball Z. I've said this so many times. Dragon Ball Z literally like shaped me into who I am today. The last two questions were on Twitter, which is number one, I have a question. Do you like Bleach or anime? Bleach was alright, it wasn't too bad, but I don't really like anime as a whole because I just haven't liked too many animes. Obviously Dragon Ball Z is amazing, but other than Dragon Ball Z, I haven't been too impressed with the animes that I've watched. And the last and the most important question, Dave Marks asks, where did my notebook disappear to? Try checking under your bed. I don't know. But there you go, that's the Q&A video. Let me know if you guys want more of these, and please like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more. See ya.